In the last video, I showed you why your defenders rush out in FC Mobile because of the game's AI. But here's the truth. Sometimes it's not the AI. Sometimes it's you. Yeah, you're the one pulling your defenders out of position. And most of the time, you don't even realize it. Wrong switching, bad timing, spamming buttons, these small mistakes, they completely destroy your defensive shape. So gentle gamers, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you're doing wrong and how to fix it properly so you stop conceding those easy goals. Let's get into it. Now the biggest mistake I see in H2H, even from good players, is holding the sprint and tackle button like your life depends on it. When you do this while defending, you activate what I call the magnet effect. Your player isn't just running, he's locking onto the ball. So the moment the attacker stops, turns, or even makes a simple lane change, your defender's momentum carries him forward and he gets dragged out of position. He can't stop because you've already told the game, go all in with full speed and win that ball. Now don't get me wrong, there's a time to use sprint and a time not to use it. When an attacker is coming directly at you, take your thumb off the sprint button. Use your joystick only, guide your defender, stay in front of him, and keep your shape. Be patient, almost like you're waiting for him to make the first move. Only use sprint when you're already behind the attacker and chasing him down. That's when it actually makes sense. What you really want to do is cover early. Stay about 1 or 2 player lengths away. By using just your joystick, your defender stays balanced, light on his feet, and ready to react. Then when the moment is right, you tap the tackle button, clean, simple. Because if you keep sprinting all the time, you'll get cooked. Your defenders will overcome it, get turned easily, and you'll keep conceding goals you could have avoided. Now I saw this comment on my last video. What about when you switch to a defender and he struggles to move in the direction you're pulling him? And trust me, this is 100% real. Almost everyone experiences this. Sometimes we blame the script. I do it too, but honestly, sometimes we are the problem. Let me explain what's really happening. In FC Mobile, the sprint and tackle button is combined into one. And honestly, that's not the best design, because sprint and tackle are 2 completely different actions. Now remember what I said earlier about the magnet effect? Let's say an attacker is coming at you. You're trying to stay calm, cover space, not tackle yet. So you pull your joystick backwards and press sprint. In your head, you're saying, move back faster, stay in position. But the game hears something completely different, because that same button is also the tackle button. So instead of your player just moving back, he starts getting attracted to the ball. That's why you see your defender struggling to turn properly, or still drifting toward the attacker. And by the time he finally turns, it's already too late. Or worse, he doesn't turn at all. So how do you fix this? Simple. Stop pressing the sprint and tackle button in that moment. Use your joystick only. Let your defender jog back, stay in position, and keep his balance. Because the moment you press that button, you're no longer controlling movement. You're telling the game to attack the ball. Watch this closely. See how the moment I press sprint and tackle, my player gets dragged toward the ball like a magnet? This right here is the magnet effect. Simple rule. Use joystick to defend sprint and tackle to win the ball. Now remember this, even if you're not pulling your joystick backwards. The moment you press the sprint and tackle button, the magnet is already activated. Your defender will automatically start moving toward the ball, whether you like it or not. And here's the part most people don't know. Once you press that button and your player gets dragged, even if you release it immediately, he won't stop instantly. He still needs time to recover, turn, and get back into position. And that small delay, that's where you lose everything. So you have to be very careful. The moment you switch to a defender, make sure your hand is not on the sprint and tackle button, because if you're already holding it, he'll trigger immediately and rush out again. And once that happens, you can't cancel it instantly. So if you want your defenders to actually stay in position, control when you activate that magnet, because one wrong button press and your whole defense is gone. Now the next mistake is something I call the invisible pass and go, or trigger run. This one is very subtle, and a lot of players don't even realize they're doing it. In FC Mobile, there's a relationship between you and the AI during build-up, when player A passes the ball to player B, and player B is facing him. Player A will automatically start running into space. That's the pass and go effect even if you didn't press anything. And honestly, this is very good in attack. It helps with build-up. Quick 1-2s and creating space. But the problem starts when you do this with your defenders, especially your fullbacks. Let's say you're building from the back. You pass to your fullback, he returns the ball, and immediately after that, he starts running forward into attack. Why? Because the game thinks you want to pass and go. Now imagine your opponent intercepts the ball at that exact moment and counters immediately. Your fullback is already out of position, your defense is exposed. And if he's not fast enough to recover, that's an easy goal. So what should you do? Be careful how you use your fullbacks. If you pass to them, don't just return the ball carelessly. Either hold the ball for a second or turn your player so you're not facing them directly. Because the moment you face them with the ball, you're basically triggering that run. Watch this fullback. As soon as I pass and turn, he leaves his position and makes that forward run automatically. Looking for the return pass, that's the AI trigger run. So you have to control it. Use your fullbacks when you need them in attack, but don't drag them out of position without realizing it, because one careless pass can pull your fullback out and cost you a goal. And always remember, not every run is a good run, especially in defense. Now the next mistake is panic switching. And trust me, this is one of the fastest ways to destroy your defense. The moment an attacker is coming at you, you start switching players randomly, trying to catch up, trying to fix everything at once, and before you know it, your whole defense is scattered. The real problem is every time you switch carelessly, you're pulling players out of their positions. One wrong switch, another wrong movement, and you've already created space for your opponent. Switching wrongly and not switching when you are supposed to can destroy your defense, just like using the wrong player to challenge an opponent at the wrong position. Remember in the previous video I said the AI automatically triggers the player directly facing the opponent coming with the ball? Imagine you switch to the wrong player instead of the one directly facing the attacker. When you take that wrong guy to go for the ball, the other guy gets triggered by the AI as well. And that's exactly how your defense opens wide and you get cooked so much. The reality is, you think you're defending faster, but you're actually creating the problem. So what should you do? Stop switching with panic, switch with purpose. Before you switch, ask yourself, why am I switching to this player? If you don't have a reason, don't switch. Most of the time, you only need one player to defend. Let your CDM press, your defenders hold shape, and that's it. You don't need to control everyone. You just need to control the right player. Good defenders are calm, they don't chase everything, they control space and wait. Every unnecessary switch is a step closer to conceding. If you panic switch, you're not defending, you're helping your opponent attack. Alright, gentle gamers, here's the truth, your defenders rushing out isn't always random. Most of the time, it's the AI triggering the defender facing the attacker. The sprint and tackle button, that's the magnet effect. It drags your player out before you can react. Stop holding that button. Just use your joystick cover and tackle at the right moment. Watch those automatic runs too. The invisible pass and go can pull your fullbacks or defenders forward when you don't want them to. Control it. Hold the ball a second or turn quickly and you keep them in position. And for panic switching, calm down. Switch with purpose. Let your CDM press. Your center backs hold shape and control only the player you actually need. Finally, if a defender steps out, reset him. Switch, pull back toward your keeper for half a second, then back to your CDM. Keep your shape tight. Let your midfielders do the work and protect the space behind. Remember, bad defenders chase the ball. Good defenders protect space. If this helped you, smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. And before I forget, if you want to join my league, Gentle Gamers, Just search for Jentle Gamers and apply, or check my Discord for more details. Link is in the description. Till then, stay smart, stay disciplined, stay gentle, and I'll see you in the next one. It's your boy Gentle Joe. Peace.